Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. I hope you have had the most amazing week. I know we have here at Crafters TV, and there's only one way to wrap the weekend up in style, and that is with Second Chance Sunday. This is your opportunity to get second dibs on some of the biggest launches and deals and offers that we've seen over the last week or so here on Crafters TV. So if you missed any of it, don't worry, we're going to bring you all the best bits in this hour. Talking about best bits, Michelle's here with me as well. How are you, Michelle?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you excited? Is this your first ever Second Chance Sunday?
It is, yeah.
Oh, isn't it action-packed?
I'm all ready.
You're all ready?
Ready and raring to go.
Ready and raring to go. What sort of stuff we're going to be seeing on the show this evening, Michelle?
So I've got some samples here for you, so I'll show you these. So we've got the Bell Countryside.
Nice.
So we've got a little... I'm not even going to pretend I know what the names of the cards are. We
right.
just have a really pretty card there. And this is a tentfold card.
It is.
I know that one. And then I'll show you this one as well. Such a pretty collection. And then we're going to go over the pop-out number dies as well.
Love these.
But showing you how you can use it in your card as a shaker. And then this one. I love how the...
Is that a bit of iris folding in the background there?
Yeah, love it. So pretty. And then we have the Watercolor Christmas.
This has been such a favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, adore this collection. Another one there, using the bits from the cutouts from the paper pad. Love that one as well. And then we have got the Slimline cut and embossed dies. So that's been used with the, is it the Staycation?
Oh, indeed it has, yes.
And then just the circle one, just lovely and pretty.
Really nice, aren't they?
And then I've got to show you this one before you go. Oh, box as a shaker.
Shaker hearts, love that. Loads
Love
on
that.
the show, absolutely. Loads coming in. Oh, we've got a message for supportive husband alert. Ben McCarthy saying, hello again. Hi, Ben.
Aww, hi.
Do you want to say anything to Ben, Michelle?
That's it, you can have a kiss.
Ah, okay, there you go. Right, loads of you tuning in. If you want to get in touch with me, like Ben has, all the usual ways. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're of course on YouTube. Who we got in then? Alexia saying happy Sunday. Michelle's in from Kent, Adassa is in Kentucky. Marisol's in Brooklyn. Kathy is in from Missouri. Mary Pat's here as well. I tell you what, should we do? I like to do this when I'm in on a Sunday. Let's do highlight of the week. I want to know at home what the highlight of your week has been. Just let me know in the comments. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. Let's go around the room. Let's hear everyone. The gallery, I am coming to you, so just give you a fair warning. Michelle, what's the highlight of your week been?
On camera or behind camera?
Oh, just a general.
A generalised.
The highlight of your week?
It's got to have been watching Joe sing and dance for the past 2 days, driving Georgina crazy.
Oh, makes me want to dance. Whoa. Can't do any more, I have to pay for it otherwise. Georgina, what's yours been? Georgina was in Holland this time last week. I don't know if you got the quite gist of highlight of this week, Georgina. So the highlight of this week, has it really been that bad? Watching Sarah's performance of Pretty Come Dancing, great one. George? Aside from directing these shows, yeah? Having a delicious takeaway yesterday. Priorities, that man has got priorities, he really has. Right, let me know yours. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion of course on YouTube. I wanted to say, give up. Bell Countryside, we're going to have a look at this. This launched earlier in the week. You guys absolutely adored this. $75.99, $98.95. The platinum price is unbelievable on this, considering what you are getting in here. Stamps and dies, paper pads, flower forming foam, luxury cardstock, beautiful edgeable dies. There is absolutely loads jam-packed into that beautiful collection. Hopefully we'll get to show you that in more detail a little later. We've also got a secondary paper collection. Now, if you want to go for the papers on their own, because they work gorgeous, beautifully as they are, or go for extra ones because they are that consumable element in the main collection, so it would be really savvy to add one of those into your basket. Shut the front door, shut the back door, shut the advent door, because it is back, and my oh my, it's a whopper as well. Our Christmas Advent Calendar. If you've had the Advent Calendar in previous years, forget about it. Delete it from your memory. This is Craft Big or Go Home. This is packed full of amazing products with a value of £80 or $90, but you can grab it today for $39.99 or $44.99 is your price there on that. The cut-in numbers, these are fantastic because there's lots of different ways in which you can use these, so in loads of different concepts, and you've got a great deal on here. You get the numbers and you get all of your occasions and ordinals to go with it as well, which is fantastic. $22.38 or $30.74 for Platinum members. The penguins. I was going to make a penguin noise and then I just realised I don't know what penguins sound like. The penguin stamps are available for you on the show with a 25% saving, which is excellent. You get 18 elements across 4 collections there. They are adorable, these. We'll show you those in more details a little later. We do also have the snowmen. There is a multi-buy as well across the snowmen and the penguins, so you can get any 2 of them for £6.50 or $10. Mix and match across the snowmen and the penguins, or you can get all the snowmen in their own right. It's completely up to you. And we also have the Watercolor Christmas available for you on the show. I think this has probably been the most popular Christmas collection that we've bought you. You guys have absolutely loved this. Talking about things you've absolutely loved, they launched very recently, and it is our new Slimline cut and emboss folders. These are fantastic because they're a really modern design, which I think is excellent, and also a lot of you out there love to do things like your DL cards. These are going to allow you to do that really, really well, or maybe even use multiples of them on a card. Nothing to stop you doing that. And you know what they give you, Michelle? What? An opportunity to craft.
Love it.
Michelle loves that one. You've also got, so you've got your pretty polka dots, which is your first one. You've got your happy hearts, and you've got your square chevrons in there as well. So make sure you grab those. $29.98, $33.90. We're going to go across to a demo. Should we have a few highlights of the week before we do? Stacey Allen's highlight of the week was your first craft along.
Oh.
There you are. Michelle's highlight was finding out that Craig is the cupcake thief. Naughty Craig, no Santa for you. Elizabeth says spending time with her grandbaby and also watching Crafters TV. Lily says seeing my husband up and on his feet without using a walker after breaking 4 bones in his back 2 weeks ago. Definitely the best thing in 2 weeks. We've both watched CC together for 2 whole weeks. Oh, I love that.
Amazing.
Who else we got here? Rachel, our social media superstar, her highlight of the week, eating cheesecake 2 nights in a row. Winning or what? Jean says highlight of my week was receiving school pictures of my granddaughters. They're so adorable. And one more for now. Vicky says my highlight would be making paper roses. Learned so much from all the demonstrators. What was your highlight? You there. What was your highlight of the week? Let me know. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. We're going to have a look at these Slimline cut and emboss folders. Is that right, Michelle?
We are. I got to have a good play with these earlier on today. My first play, so had a lot of fun. So we're going to use the happy hearts. Happy hearts. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take just an A4 size piece of card, just white card, and we are going to, I'm going to put it on that side, but I'm going to put it on backwards. In fact, let me just put a score line in there first so I know where I'm going. So bear with me 1 second. So I'm just going to put a 1/2 inch score line down there, just so I can line it up properly, and then I'll bring that back in. So I'm going to put this on backwards and just line it up to that scar line there.
Very, very busy out there. Lots of you sending me your highlights of the week, which is fantastic. We'll share some more of those as we go through the show.
And then run it through just with your 2 clear plates. So these Slimline ones do go through your smaller Gemini as well, but obviously not on an A4 piece of card. But if you're doing your Slimline card, perfect. So take this off, and I've got I haven't put it on backwards. I think it's summing up my week.
Michelle?
I went to put it on backwards and put it on the right way round.
Amazing.
So we'll do that again because it's worth the watch.
So what did you do? You put the cardstock on the wrong way.
I wanted to put my embossing folder on backwards,
Right.
which I always do accidentally, and the one time that I want to do it on purpose, I put it on correctly.
Always the way, isn't it? Always the way.
So let's try that again. The good thing is it doesn't take too long. Just get that straight.
The great thing is with this particular offer is it was brand new. It was launched on the 6th of October, so not that long ago at all. 4 days ago.
Yeah.
But it's a buy two, get one free on a launch deal.
Bargain.
That's pretty exceptional, isn't it? Normally you'd have to wait for it to go in the sale, wouldn't you, to get that kind of offer. We give it to you straight out the back, and you can use your Club Inspire discount as well. Can't say fairer than that.
You can, definitely. Have I done it the right way again? See, our stuff is that good, they're foolproof.
Right.
So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring in one because I don't want to waste no more card. So, I put it on backwards. So that's my scar line. I'm sure that you all know your back from your front, so I'm sure you're going to be able to do it perfectly. Because I've put another scar line there, because what I want to do is when I bring it over, you're going to see the front.
Right.
From the back. So that's what we're going to do. So literally, I've just got lots of our lovely glitter card.
Nice.
But first, actually use one of these. I'm just going to put a little bit of ink on the front. Just get that round that way. So I'm just going to bring in some of my water reactives. And I've got straw bale, orange, pink tulip, plum pudding, frozen lake, and ocean blue.
We are fast becoming aware that your signature is more when it comes to colours.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here for it. I'm enjoying it.
The thing so playing with Sharon Callister's stamps from yesterday, I used one of those. So there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. So I've done it as a little rainbow on there. So I want to just ink my little embossed bits at the front, just to match my rainbow. So I'm using my water reactives. Just bring my little daubers in. And the good thing about these is I just use one yellow. I use one dauber for the yellow from all three collections. So you don't need. So I'm just going to go over.
And these were water reactives, were they used?
These are the water reactive ones, yeah.
Excellent. Hannah Hicks says, my highlight of the week, the weekend. That's a good answer. I like that one. Mary Lee says, I need more hours in the day to get everything I want to do done. It's all such wonderful fun with all the great products I've got from Crafts Companion. Maybe just work one day less a week.
Yeah.
That would do. We need to add an extra day into the week. I think that would have worked really well.
That sounds good.
That's our own though, not a work day.
Yes.
Just a non-work day that we can just sit at home and play around.
That sounds really good.
Or use that one work day to get non-work day to get the chores done, and then have the other time we already have off for ourselves. I think we can make it happen.
I think we should. I think we should go ahead with that national holiday day we need to make for ourselves.
We get an extra bank holiday next year, don't we?
Do we really?
Yeah.
How come?
Because it's the Queen's Jubilee.
Is it?
The Queen's Platinum Jubilee.
Wow.
Which is that 70 years on the throne? Yeah.
That's crazy.
70 years as our head of state, yeah. So they're moving one of the bank holidays back a week from the end of May to the beginning of June, and give us an extra bank holiday on the Friday. So we'll have a 4-day bank holiday for Easter and a 4-day bank holiday for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee as well.
Wow. We like an extra bank holiday. We're not going to say no to that.
I remember going to the Queen's, not Diamond Jubilee, the one before that, Golden Jubilee.
Yeah.
I remember queuing, waiting for hours in the streets of London on the Strand just to get a sight of the royal carriage as it came past. And I saw her. She waved at me. She looked me directly in the eyes.
Did she? Just that wave was just for you.
I was so far back, Michelle. I was on like a corner, and there was a piece of glass here and a piece of glass here, like the corner of a shop, and I saw her through 2 pieces of glass. She was so far away.
And she still managed to wave just to you.
Still waved just at me. Yeah.
That's it. So I've just inked my front up, just randomly, and then we're going to put some of this blue. Is this a royal blue?
This is called... I was waiting for some input from the gallery, but it was not forthcoming.
Nothing came, did it? So I got a piece of the blue, and I've put that on the back, and then I've just got a piece. This is definitely baby pink. I remember that. So I'm just going to put that on there, and then no, I'm not. I'm putting everything. It bodes well for the rest of the show that already I'm doing everything backwards.
It's because you're not doing it upside down. That's why.
It probably is.
That's why. That'll be why.
So,
royal blue. You were correct, Michelle. 10 house points to Gryffindor.
Well, I just thought it perfectly goes with what we just discussing.
Yeah, my royal connections.
That's that's it. Yeah. So give that a good glue up, and then just push it right up to the edge, and give it a good press down.
I once had a friend who was very posh, Michelle, and we were go on holiday together, and he would tell people he was from an estate in Norfolk. And I think people used to presume, like, you know, like a country estate.
Yeah.
It was actually a housing estate, but he never put them right and told them the difference.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I love that. So I'm just going to put this onto, I think that's a lavender glitter card. Yeah, I went a little bit glitter card. I went into the glitter card drawer at home and couldn't decide which one I wanted to use, so I thought I'll just use them all.
Nice to see you use something that you created last night as well, you know, rather than just getting rid of that, to actually bring it into another project. It's really cool.
Yeah, well, I had so much fun with those items last night. I just had to play again today, and then I thought, well, it'll go perfect with this card. So you don't have to just use, you know, a small sentiment on our items, our stuff. Nice big bold one there.
Absolutely.
And I just thought the words went lovely with the love heart. Cut an emboss folder.
Teresa D'Amico, her highlight of the week, booking a Caribbean cruise for March.
Oh,
yes, please.
Absolutely.
Oh. Imagine how much weight you could put on a 2-week or 1-week cruise. I think about this a lot.
So bob that to the bottom, and I've got a lovely bow. I'm not sure, is my glue gun hot enough?
Mary Lee says, I think Michelle is a wonderful addition to the CC crew. Her demos are clear and easy to follow. Well done, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
Michelle. There you are. Linda's highlight of the week was the first craft along.
Oh,
there you go.
I did really enjoy that. My first craft along, had so much fun. So literally, that's it. So what you could actually go ahead and do then is you could take your hearts and you could put them in there, ink them up, put them on a bit of a foam pad, but I just thought
I think it looks great
just
like that.
A nice, simple, a little bit different to use rather than...
The thing I like about these, and I think a lot of people talk about it in the comments, is that how modern they are. They really lend themselves to maybe more modern cards, and I think DL cards are always quite modern anyway, but having these long thin panels on the cards really seems to work. Remember, you can get them individually, but why would you when it's on a buy 2 get 1 free? That's exactly what you're getting in this launch offer. So you've got the pretty polka dots, you've also got the happy hearts, and there you've got your square chevrons as well. $29.98 or $33.90 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Right, the penguins. Oh my word, these are so cute. Let me just quickly share with you what you are getting. So what you've got in here, I'll show you the packaging and then I'll show you a project that's been made. I'm throwing everything everywhere, Michelle. I don't know what's going on over here. So the first one you're going to get is your Dance in the Snow which is going to create something like that for you. Then you're also going to get So Much Fun, which is this one just here. That's going to create gorgeous projects like this. Again, do tend to lend themselves to these smaller projects. Absolutely, you could use multiples though. A gift from me to you is this one just here, which is that beautiful creation. I think that is absolutely stunning. And then the last one we have is Festive Hugs for you as well, which is this one here. And that is going to give you those $11.97 or $17.85 if you want to get your hands on those. The other ones we have for you, and it's great, you can really see how across both collections you're getting that main focal imagery, you're also getting all the sentiments that you need in there as well, so you can create a great collection straight off the bat. I think they'd make wonderful tags as well, these, so you've got all four of the different designs of these in here, which is just brilliant. So you get all of them for that price, less than £12 or $18. What I would say, if you do want to mix and match between the two, you can do that. Two for $6.50 or $10 across the penguins or the snowmen. Lynn Harvey's highlight of the week was going to see Jason Donovan at the Cliffs Pavilion in Southend on Thursday night. He was fantastic. There's a blast from the past, eh? I can't think what Jason Donovan sings on his own. Can you, Michelle?
Too Many Broken Hearts.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? He was in a couple of musicals as well, wasn't he?
He's been in a lot of musicals. I saw him in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Yeah, he was fabulous in that.
He was fabulous in that. He was also in. Yes, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. He was in that as well. Give us some highlights of the back catalogue, Lynn, while you're there. You can educate us all. You know, this is public service broadcasting at the end of the day. Also, Craft Fairy says, hi, all, taking a break and watching CC for a bit. Love to see the Gemos. Yes, Michelle makes beautiful cards. Hello, Joe. Hello, Enchanted Craft Fairy. Mary Pat says, the cut and emboss folders are top of my wish list. Absolutely love them. And lots of you talking about those amazing cut and emboss folders as well. But Michelle, before we go back to Michelle, I need to tell you about the Bell Countryside. I am making an awful mess over here. That's what I am doing. That's the only thing I am making. Here we are. So here you can see all of the gorgeous items that are coming in here. Let me share with you a couple of these beautiful samples that I've got over here, because I mean there is something just trade classy about this collection. Look at these beautiful books. I give Hayley Ralph has made this. I think she has done a fantastic job. Don't you agree? What a brilliant sort of memory book this could be, or a photo book. You've got little slip pockets in here. It really is going to be amazing for a whole host of different things. And again, this is all made using the Bell Countryside papers and also the flowers and the toppers and stamps within there as well. That's absolutely stunning. This is gorgeous as well. It's got quite a French feel about it, this collection, I think. And those lovely colourways, and also how rustic those papers are. It's really stunning. I can understand why this was such a popular collection when it was launched. Let me take you through then what you're actually going to receive in here. So we'll start off with your Floral Lace 3D embossing folder. Seeing a lot of these slimmer embossing folders at the moment, I think they're great. Yeah. Really nice for like the edges of diorama cards and stuff like that.
Yeah,
just finishing
borders,
something.
things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one you've got for you here is your Lumières and Lanterns. Lumières, love that. Oui, mon ami. You've got sentiments in there, and then you've got those gorgeous lanterns, of course, as well. This one here, this is your Equine Elegance. Now, was there something hilarious that happened in the week with this, Georgina, you were telling me? He's called Paul, apparently. He's called Paul, apparently. I hope she hasn't misgendered that horse, that's all I'll say. This one here is the statement floral you've got. Love that you've got. I mean, it's so elegant and refined, that imagery. And the die to cut it out, but also then the sentiments within there too. This one, fantastic as well. How about brilliant for mounting up little sentiments? How about putting initials in there? Imagine if you foil, getting some foiled initials on the inside there. You're going to love that. That is the Grande frame. Then we've got this. This is in my head. This is when I'm old and grey. This is the house that I live in somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be yet. Probably somewhere in France, judging by this. You've got all of your gorgeous sentiments in here, and then that beautiful imagery there as well. You've of course got a topper. Sorry, not a topper. Edgeable within here as well. It's the ornate lace that you're getting in this one. Then we also have a flower forming die. Love that it's got a quilling die in there as well, and you've got then your conventional flower forming dies. You then have a great selection of luxury cards. So what you've got is luxury card, which is your pearlescent, and then linen in the same colour, which I think is a genius idea, to have the luxury and the linen together. So you've got that. You've also got flower forming foam in the same colourways. George, hold your breath, right? Collect it. I mean, because if it falls forward, we are going to be doomed, is all I'll say. Then what you've got is your 24-page paper pad. Look at this. The imagery, again, is stunning. Loads of elements. If you want to split, if you tend to split your 12 by 12 pads down, I mean, you could fussy cut this. You could take some of this scroll. You've got floral elements here. There's a bag here. I'm seeing crest here as well. You want to snip into it and cut it down. You've got so many different options. It's got a real shabby chic French country feel to it, which I think is beautiful. Love some of the bolder pages as well. That one there, especially. What's it say? Antiques as well. So is Paul in this book? Is that what we're saying, Georgina?
Yeah, I think you've just gone by him.
Oh, have I gone by it?
Oh, I think it says something along the lines of St. Paul's Cathedral.
Oh,
somewhere.
In rural France?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a Paul something in
St.
there.
Michael's the crafters at home will back Georgina up, is what I'm being told. Look at that. I mean, that is absolutely stunning. That pad, I mean, if you're going to go for the papers on their own, you can, or you can go for the whole collection. Do you know what I'm going to say? If you're going for the whole collection, I would absolutely be sticking an extra selection of those papers in there as well, because I know you're going to absolutely love them. Right, we are going to have, Georgina, Ben said not to tell Joe, apparently. About, why are we not meant to?
Oh.
Oh, and Georgina let the cat out of the bag.
Oh no.
Literally before we even started prepping the show. Georgina, you were not meant to tell anyone, because people were meant to comment in during the show saying, where's Paul, where's Paul? I was meant to be very confused saying, who is Paul? But Georgina have let the cat out of the bag, big time. How do you feel, Georgina? She feels silly and ashamed. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed with myself. That's what she's saying. Anyway, I forgive you, Georgina. Ben won't, but I will. Right, Bell Country is where we're going next then, Michelle.
Yeah, so we're going to use some elements from Bell Countryside, namely Paul or Pauline. So we will start with...
Were you here when Paul trotted out the other day?
I wasn't.
No?
No, I missed it.
Oh.
I missed it. But I'm very much like George. I would have probably let the cat out the bag as well and then not realised.
Georgina, by the way, George is like, no, not me. He's like, don't harm me with that brush.
Oh, bless him.
Wow.
Right.
George says he's not going down with Georgina. Absolutely not. She's on her own. Wow. Good to know she's got support in there.
I was going to say, it's nice to know he's got her back.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go in with one of my alcohol-proof ink pads. So I'm going to use the Pebble. I think for this collection, using a Pebble or one of the other colours is a lot more in keeping with this collection rather than a black. So let's stamp.
Thing is, in the pad is depicted, they are depicted, we don't know if it's a he, well we decided it's a he, are depicted as white, but I guess you're colouring it out and colour this up whatever colour you want, can't you? Bay, chestnut,
oh absolutely,
grey, it's up to you.
Yeah, pink, orange, maybe it won't go with the collection, but you can colour your horse whatever colour you want.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's the paper pad is just stunning, and cutting it down each piece into, each sheet will go into numerous different cards, or the elements for the paper for the fussy cutting is just there's just so much in there. You're absolutely spoilt for choice as to what you want to do. So I'm going to bring in some of my tri-blends, and we're going to have the brown grey shades, brown grey blend, dull green blend, I'm saying these slowly, and pale pink shades.
Awesome.
So I'm going to start off, I won't colour him all in.
How do you choose where to start putting the colour down? What's your sort of thought process when you look at an image like this, Michelle?
I don't know, I just, it depends what I'm making. I'll look obviously at the paper pad or the backing card colours that I'm going to use and just make sure that it ties in, but I don't know. I'm not pretty sure I don't really have a thought process.
But I mean, when it comes to like colouring the image, for instance, when you start with this, how would you decide where to start, what colour to put down first?
I always start either sort of at the top, or I would normally start at the top and colour, so at the top of his mane, colour down.
Always in the lightest shade first?
Yeah, I do. I always lay most of my lightest shade down. I won't go right to the ends. I do try to preserve that highlight towards the ends, and then I'll go in with my dark where I think, I mean, the stamps are great because they do show and allow you to get the highlights exactly where they should go. So it'd definitely be darker on the top, round his ear where the shadow would be, and then there.
And is that the mid-tone or the dark tone you're going
So I've gone in with the dark, and then I'll go in with the mid, and I will just blend over the edges of where I've gone in with my darkest. I mean, and I'm not being too perfect. You can be a bit more careful if you. I think with smaller stamps like this, and they've got a lot of detailing, you don't have to be amazingly accurate. You absolutely can if you want to be, but if you're a beginner or just learning or just getting used to things like this, you don't have to be perfect because the stamp allows that for you. And then I'm going to go back over with my lightest, and then
some viewers are slightly distracted by the Strictly Results show, which I find quite rude, don't you?
Oh, so rude. Why have we not got it on?
Because we googled the result earlier, that's why.
Oh, of course we did, didn't we? Yes, we did. Oh, we know, don't we? Oh.
Yeah, we can't say anything, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
We only know because we, off of our own back, went onto the internet and found all of the leaked articles that were online today about the result from last night, so there we are.
There's been a lot of uproar about those leaked results as well, hasn't there?
Whoa.
Saying it's not fair. The results make you want to dance. I says, did the results make you want to dance?
They did, yeah. Well, I've been dancing, I've been sumbering up and down the studio all day, haven't I?
You really have.
Honestly.
You absolutely have.
Sarah was in earlier, she was taking me through some of the moves from last night.
That was
this
great.
Particularly.
And she knew all the names to all the steps and everything.
I should hope she did.
Well, yeah, you would hope so. I don't know, remembering the names and doing the steps are, for me, two different. I could do the steps, but if I wanted to remember the names, I'm pretty rubbish with it. I think we've already established I'm pretty rubbish with remembering
I think she
words.
was making the names up. I think the swirly roundy bit was not really, or the windy bit was not really the one.
No. Maybe, you never know. If someone like me's come up with those names. So I'm not going to colour all of Davy. What I will do is I will bring you, we'll cut him out, and then I'll bring you in Dave's sister. No, I'm not going to stamp him. I'm going to cut him out.
Dave's sister, did you say?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Paul. Who's Dave? Who's Dave? I mean, you know, no offence to anyone called Dave, but I don't even know where that name came from. So maybe his brother's called Dave?
Oh, we've got a long list of, I've got a list of songs here from Lynn. She's really gone for it. I've been a fan of Jason since his first ever appearance on Neighbours. I saw him in the West End in Joseph too. Here's a song list for you. Too Many Broken Hearts, we got that one. Yeah. Sealed with a Kiss.
Yes.
10 Good Reasons. Nothing Can Divide Us. When You Come Back to Me. Every Day. Hang On To Your Love. You Can Depend On Me, especially for you, obviously, with Kylie. I know that one. No Kylie there, unfortunately. Joseph's Coat and the Pharaohs song from Joseph. He also did Sweet Transvestite from Rocky Horror. I think that was the set list. There we are. Thank you.
I had lots of posters of Jason Donovan on my wall in the late 80s, early 90s. Jason Donovan, Kylie Minogue. I'm a big Neighbours fan. But yeah, so
I've been to the set of Neighbours in Melbourne. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah. So this is the coloured in one.
Beautiful.
So then what I'm going to do is we're going to use this lovely edgeable die. So I've got some of the card from the paper pad, and I've cut a piece of card down. It's 6 by 3 that I've cut that piece down to. I'll just run that through our machine.
And is this card from this collection?
It is. It's from the collection. It's the pearlescent-y, the pad that's got like the pearlescent and the linen in. Nice. I took it out there.
Really nice to have those two together. Not really not a usual combo, is it?
It's not, no, but they work perfectly together. They look lush together.
Yeah, I bet you can make lovely paper flowers using the two different textures together in a flower. I bet that would look really nice in a little cluster.
Yeah, definitely. So let's pull this up. Just get rid of that. As you can see, with one pass through, even all the tiny little bits, it's just cut all the way through. So I'm just going to give it a tap, just to loosen it. And let's just, oh, that's stuck in really well.
Just give it a whack.
There, just give it a whack.
Okay to bash them then, are you? Is that right?
If you are going to bash them,
yeah.
I know Leanne doesn't like us to do that, I don't think. But don't hit the cutting edge.
Right.
Give it a tap on the back. If you're going to tap and release. So there you go, look, it's all just dropped out. I don't know if you can see
Beautiful, isn't it?
It
looks like some very ornate gates from a castle in Italy, maybe.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
There is something about wedding abroad about this collection. I think that's what it is.
There really is,
like getting married in a chateau in France, or in a castle in Italy, or a nunnery in Kent, or a monastery in Madagascar. Where else could you get married? I don't know. An MOT station in Quebec.
Station. Oh, you're making me mix all my bits up. I don't know what I'm doing.
I love how you always blame me. It's always my fault.
It's fast about.
It generally is. Yeah. Do your kids get the blame for a lot of stuff at home that isn't maybe necessarily their fault?
Yeah,
I thought as much.
I'm like, but you did it. No. Well, we like to pass the buck a little bit. So, right, I'm going to make this card up. So I've got a piece of the linen, and then I cut a piece of the lovely pattern paper, and then I've took our stitched edge dies. I've took a piece of that lovely grey pearlescent card from the kit, and then a just smaller circle die for the smaller circle. So let's.
I love that you're keeping yourself entertained tonight, Michelle.
I really am. I've sort of paid more attention to some of the stuff that comes out my mouth, and it makes me just giggle a little bit.
What sandwich did you use for the border die?
I just used.
Sandy's asking.
Yeah. So my outside shim, then my dyeing card, and then magnetic plastic, and then top one, just the regular sandwich.
So do you do it like TV demonstrator way, Or do you do it like doing it at home way? Because the way you're meant to do it and the way that we show doing it are different, aren't they?
Yeah, I think normally you put your plastic shim
then you magnetic.
And then you magnetic, because what you will do is, your magnetic is sort of to keep this in place. Right. But I've always done it the other way, because I like to see where I'm going, and I think just doing it the opposite way, you just really do. So we're 11.5 by 7 by 6, I do believe. So using these papers, it was hard to pick a piece. It was hard to actually pick a piece and cut into it, but I did it. I did do it. So let's layer that in the middle. That's not in the middle.
Beth says I'm being distracting today. I don't think I've ever been called distracting.
Joe,
ever.
distracting.
It's not in my nature, Beth. Not in my nature.
It's absolutely no. It's not, is it? Not Joe. So I want it that way.
A lot of love for this die. Yolanda loving it. Enchanted Craft Fairy saying how great it was to see the steps for colouring as well. Again.
Yeah.
I think we do try and show you that, don't we, as much as we can.
We do, absolutely. I mean, I didn't colour the full horse in, but just doing that little bit, it just helps it to, you know, to stick in your head the way we do it. Put that on there. So this pink is also from that paper pad. It's some of the textured. And I'm just going to go on the sides there. And then I did cut one of these out a little bit earlier, so I do have 2 there. And I'm just going to put that on so it just overlaps a little. So I'm going to get some of my dotty tape pen for this. And then put that on there. I was actually thinking be nice on some foam pads, so just put a different colour card behind there and just foam pad it up. That would just to make it look a bit different. So I'll just get that on straight and then put this one on this side. Dot it. I've got 3 tape pens out now. I went from none to 3. And then this one again, just on there. So, and then I'm going to put that on with some foam pads, which are just here. So I only have the small ones with me, but I would normally use our sheets, so our A4 sheets, and I'd cut a big piece out. It just makes it a bit quicker than doing this. I've got carried away again. It's going to take me 10 minutes to take all these off.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
I love me a good foam pad. I love all the different thicknesses we do as well. You know, for depending on how high or not that you want in your topper to look. So let's flatten that out. I'm gonna pop that in the middle, and then we're gonna just. I'm pretty sure he looks more like a Dave. I've decided than the Paul. Yeah.
Dave though is a donkey name, surely. And this is not a donkey. This is definitely a horse.
It's definitely very elegant. So I've got from the same stamp setters. I'm going to call him Dave again, Paul. Just stamped out just a note, and I'm just going to give that a bit of a. Did we come up with a name for this earlier?
For what? Oh, a curling.
That's it. It's a bit of a curling, and then I'm going to use. So I'm just going to use my glue gun for this, because I'm going to just get it on that edge there, and then that little bit there that's going to sit on my card. And I'm just going to bob that there. Just hold it a sec in place so I can get my curve. And then just refold those. And then I have a ribbon, and I think I'm going to put my ribbon up there. But what I'm also going to do is I've just got a few of the flowers, so I've cut them out of our foam with the flower die. I have a few little leaves that come from the same flower die, and I just want one there. So again, I'm going to use my glue gun, and I'm just going to bob that on there. Just give them a bit of a curl, and using my glue gun again, I think. Just put that just there, and this one just
My iPad is being very strange tonight. It's beeping at me and asking me questions.
I could hear some beeping, I didn't know what it was though. And then let me just move that for you. And then there we go. So
Amazing. Paul in all his glory.
Not Dave.
Isn't he amazing? Fantastic. I love it. I love that you've done the double edgeable as well. I think it's a really nice way of using it. Should we go back through that collection? Let's go and have a look at that. Now, let's go through this. So, what you're going to receive in here, of course, it's a full collection, is your Floral Lace 3D embossing folder. You've also got your Lumières and Lanterns, which is this one just here. Then you're going to receive as well the Equine Elegance. This one here is your Statement Floral. Then we've also got the Grande Frame, which is this one here. This one is your Country Home. This one here is your Ornate Lace. Then you've also got the Precious Peonies. And you've got here that gorgeous luxury as well as linen card selection in there for you as well, which I think is absolutely beautiful. That wasn't me. That was a very loud vehicle passing by. Let me take you through the paper pad that you've got as well. It's double-sided, it's got beautiful imagery which complements the imagery that you've got in the main collection there as well. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Really, really fantastic there too. So make sure you grab a hold of that. 6079 7916 as a platinum member. Remember as well, if you want to add an extra selection of the card stock then you can. Don't forget that. Details are there along the bottom. Right, let's share with you some of the fun things that we get up to here at Crafters TV. Take a look.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Craft Crafters Companion is turning sweet 16, and have we got a treat in store for you. We are celebrating in style.
Join us from the 11th to the 24th of October for some blooming brilliant birthday deals.
It's time to treat yourself to some brand new launches and so many crafty treats and surprises.
There's sure to be something to take your fancy, so head on over to the Crafters Companion website to find out more.
Love that, absolutely love that. Right, loads for you to shop for in this show. Where should we start? I mean, I've got so much good stuff. Let's start with this. Oh, it is the Advent calendar. First off, look at the size of it. What an absolute whopper it is. It really is fantastic. I just got to check none of them are open. Oh, I can't, I'm going to close them back up. This is where Brandy saw it. I wouldn't let her open any, and she came along and opened a load. What I can tell you though is you've got lots of full-size products in here. Look at that one, the size of that window on the back. No prize for guessing what might be on there. But the gifts that you've got in here, absolutely amazing. They really are. You're not going to be disappointed. You've got £80 or $90 worth of value in here. So I mean, it really is an incredible Advent calendar. I think you can kind of forget everything that you thought you knew about previous Advent calendars, and yeah, just grab this one. It's incredible. Who out there has got this home already and opened it? Must be people out there. No spoilers. If you are one of those people, then yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought of it without letting me know what was in it. We did sell this out actually. I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks back on Second Chance Sunday. It came into stock and left immediately. We don't have the same kind of stock as we had last time we had it. So if you do want it, you want to grab it this time around, then I absolutely say take advantage of it and snap that up right now, which is fantastic. Right, buddy bags. You know, guys know how I feel about buddy bags. I absolutely blooming love them because they are so useful. Whether you want to have them in drawers, whether you are using them as part of your lowest tote, then they are fantastic for a whole host of different things. You're going to get 4 in this collection. This one here is Brandy. Brandy is great for things like rulers, paintbrushes. She's got the front flap and the side flaps on here as well. Michelle, contain yourself. And what those side flaps do, Michelle, is they stop. Are you okay, Michelle? The side flaps, they stop things like paintbrushes and rulers going out. So you didn't have the side flaps, they'd fall out the side there.
Of course.
All right?
Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. You got the handle on top there as well that goes in the thing. You're going to love this next one. So we've got that one there. This one here is Shelley. Shelley's great for things like Pebeo gilding waxes, wonderful storing those, glitters, washi tape go beautifully in Shelley as well, which is fantastic. Now this one here, oh, this is Barbara. Now Barbara's got 2 different compartments on the inside of there as well, which is fantastic. So it means that you can store ink pads in here, things like your alcohol inks in there are brilliant. Why is it always a Sunday, Michelle? Always a Sunday, you and me. You just can't keep it together. And then this one here. Now this is Teresa, which is this one here. And Teresa's great. Teresa's got things like glitters in there. They're also fantastic, not just for. I mean, there's a whole range of these on our website. Do go and check them out. Where's Katia? What does Katia look like? Katia's gone for a walk. Have you seen Katia, Michelle? Katia, have you got Katia there? You're holding her hostage.
No, I don't know where she's gone.
Which one's Katia then? Oh, Katia's the one with the 4 compartments. Middle right one there. Yeah, you will get Katia. She's just popped out for a latte. Right, do grab a hold of those. Let's go down and let's go and have a look at the workstation. I love this. It is fantastic. I know you guys absolutely love this too. this one here. You are getting a pink one, by the way. Let me show you the one that you're getting. So you are going to receive this gorgeous one, and you're going to get the 12 by 12 farmhouse paper pad within there as well. So that's what you'll get. I'm just going to use this to show you how much you can get in here. So this is a massive A3 folding cutting mat. This one here is your you've got A5 plates in here. I've got another cutting mat. I've got large Gemini plates in here. 3 full 12 by 12 cards. Oh, George, it's happened. Oh no, 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 no. Then what we've got in here are things like pokey tools, edge distress tools. We've also got in here a tape runner, some glues in there. Has that glue gone? Oh, I wonder what's on. I thought, gosh, that all-purpose has got a funny colour. It's textile glue. We've got explosion powders in here, tape runners, more little slip pockets here for you as well. Lots of rooms for your pens. You've got a really nice gusseted pocket either side as well, which is fantastic. I love that for keeping things like your ball tools in there. And then you've got these 2 slip pockets either side here as well. The other great thing about this, Michelle, it's got a nice heavy bottom as well, so it does not fall over, which is brilliant. So if you were taking this around, you pop it in the boot of the car or something like that, you know, you've got to get everywhere and it's going to be absolutely everywhere. So really fantastic. A brilliant deal for you on that. You're saving the cost of the farmhouse paper pad there, which is fantastic value. It was very, very busy when we bought that to you previously. I'll just show you the farmhouse paper pad, which is this one just here. And you can see there all of those gorgeous designs that you've got just there. Right, let's put that down there. The other thing I need to share with you is the cut-in numbers. Now these are fantastic. You're going to get all the numbers in there. You're going to get 0, 1, 2, 3. You get 4. You'll also get number 5. Put number 6 in there for you. We've got to throw 7 in, and we've put 8 and 9 in there for you as well. So you've got to get all of them. That's generous of us, isn't it? So Michelle is gone. Then this one just here is your happy, celebrate, birthday, anniversary, and congratulations as well. And then you've got all of your ordinals in there as well. So make sure you grab a hold of those. Right, I believe we're going to have a look at these next.
We are.
Fantastic.
We are. We're going to have a look at the cutting numbers. So these are a fabulous size. I mean, they're 3 inches tall, roughly. Yeah, 3 inches by 1.9 wide, roughly, with each of them. So, so we'll go with 48. Just for no other reason than just because. So what we're going to do is, we're going to create a, so we're going to use them on a gatefold card. So I've took some of our Centura pearl in a purple, and so it's the length of the A4 card, so that's 11 6/8, 5/8 and 6 inches tall. And then what I'm going to do is I've took a couple of pieces of this paper and I've just inked around it with one of our purple ink pads, a water reactive one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of tape around the edges to glue this down. I'm not going to glue the middle because I want the middle to come out, so we don't want to glue that down. And just glue around the edges again. Oh, I'm going all wonky. I've got my mat's covered in glue, need to give it a good clean. Let's get that in line. So it's gone wonky, just bear with me 1 second. We can't have wonky paper.
We can't have wonky paper.
Nope. There we go. So I'm just going to get my plate out, and what we're going to do is, so I want my 48 on there like that. So what I'm going to do is just get some tape and tape them into place. Is my right? It's 8. Just making sure my 8's the right way up. And so take that there. I'm going to tape it at the bottom as well.
A lot of love for that workstation. Kay's got the turquoise one. Absolutely loves that. And also, Kay says, I really like the workstation for craft retreats and crops. It's excellent for that.
So what I'm going to do is to open it up, because I don't obviously want it to cut into the back piece. And so using my normal sandwich, run it through there. So I thought I was relatively clean and tidy, but it just happens that I'm not. I thought I was doing really well. I literally do turn it into my home craft studio when I'm up here. So there you go. So it's cut all the way through. So let's take that off. Save my tape. Save that there. Pop those out. The reason I didn't tape the whole of it down is because I want to take the purple bits and use those later. And if I'd have glued them to each other, then I wouldn't have been able to. So how does my 8 go? Does it go that way? There we go. Now you can paper piece these back in. It's brilliant for that. Let's take that one off. Again, let's peel that pattern paper off the top. There's a lot of noisy cars out there.
A lot of noisy cars out there, isn't there? It's like, honestly, it's like Southend Seafront on Friday night out there. Someone's out there with the boot open, blasting a bit of Celine Dion on their subwoofer. Someone's going up and down. I've never seen so many tinted windows, lowered cars and alloy wheels. And honestly, it's like Newton Acres drag race out there.
It really is. So I've took the same piece of paper, but this side I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use this side. So again, I've just gently inked the edges. And what I did was I took my my tool just to the edges and did it like that rather than going over. I just wanted that small inking around the edges. So let's get that in there, just get it the right way round. There we go. So then what we're going to do is, so those numbers that I've just cut out, here. So where I didn't quite glue into the middle, I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue there. This is perfect for being able to glue little pieces like that down. I'll lift that one, just lift it up gently and glue under it.
Perfect.
And then, so I did run these through my Xyron earlier, just for speed and just because it's fun. So
we seem to be in the great Xyron shortage of 2021.
Yeah.
Last year it was tape pens, this year Xyrons.
I do try not to use it because we obviously don't have any in stock at the minute. But sometimes you get a little bit carried away and use it before you've realised. So see, I just did that and there was... So what I'm going to do, get those. And I want it to be exactly where that is when I close it. So just move that side out of the way. So just with my tweezers holding them in so I can get it right.
Question from Michelle, does she own a Gemini Pro? There's a question.
I don't. I don't have the room for one at the minute. But
we need to get Ben to find you a new craft room in that case.
I know, we do. We do. I keep joking that one of the kids is surely old enough to move out now.
Absolutely. How old's the oldest one that lives at home?
Ben said they're only 13 and 15.
Oh,
not quite. Not quite. That's what I said. They're both old enough to stand on their own 2 feet now. I think it has to be Alice because she's got the bigger bedroom.
There you go.
So I'll have, but she can move in with a big brother. She'll be fine. She won't be.
They would kill each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She could never share a room. I mean, you wouldn't anyway, but she could never share a room with Oliver because they're just so opposite. It's unreal. But yet when I say to them, oh, don't argue, they're like, we're not arguing, are we? We're having fun, aren't we? And I'm like, then I'm the bad one for saying you're fighting and arguing. So I think they just like to just disagree with me more than each other. But they are wonderful, really, and I love them incredibly lots. Just there we go. So what I've also done is with the other dies that I've just cut out a happy and an anniversary, and then what I've done with the negative of it, I've took that out and I've run it through. So that is probably the bit you've used. So, and the bit that I cut it out of, I've used and I've layered onto there. That might make a bit more sense than what I was saying before. And if I can get the backing off this, bear with me. There we go. So then what I'm going to do is, so let's shall I foam pad it? Why not? Well, I mean, we've been using foam pads for days now, so let's go for it.
Stop the habit now.
Let's go for it. So make sure we just get enough on for that half.
I guess the great thing about these is, I mean, you're getting a great deal on these firstly, which is awesome. But the great thing about them is you can make them the focal point of your project or your card, or you can just have them maybe sat more into the background. You're actually not paying for the cut-in numbers, so the cut-in numbers should be $29.99 or $39.95. These only launched on the 4th of October as well. Very, very recent launch for you. And then the cut-in sentiments, you're getting those for free on top of the saving we're already giving you on the cut-in numbers as well. So it really is a fantastic deal.
And they're such a good size and fonts. And it's not as if you know you're going to get to a point where you don't need your numbers anymore. You're always going to need them. So open that up. Happy 48th. Let me just get my put on there. I'm sure it has a more technical name than that. Just rub. So, and then again on the inside, I wanted to mirror it, like I said, with the negative of. It is the negative, or is it the positive of? Anyway, the other half of. I can't get this off. Look, it's so sticky. Just peeling that off gently because that's got such lovely stick. So I normally do use either the dotty pen or double-sided. There we go. Double-sided sheets. That is quite sticky. But I suppose you want the sticky to be sticky.
Absolutely you do. Lorraine's asking how tall they are, these cutting numbers.
So they're just short of 4 inch.
3
inch, sorry.
3 inches.
They're 3 inches tall and just short of 2 inches wide.
Excellent, always good to know. Can't wait to open the advent calendar. What's in those cups behind you? We had this earlier, didn't we?
We did.
Gosh, you lot, you're eagle-eyed, you are this weekend. The cups are coffee, brown yarn, crocheted custard creams, jammy dodgers and marshmallows. All crochet. There you are.
So happy 48th anniversary. There's some excess sticky on there, but that will just rub off with your finger or an eraser. So we've got on the outside happy 48th anniversary, and then the opposites of them on the inside.
Nice, really lovely. 48 years married. That's a long time, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
Really, really long time. Lots of you absolutely loving these. I have had it. Talking about the advent calendar, Yolanda can't wait to start opening theirs. Carol says, I have it, I did not open it, I have control. No one else has said. Beth says, I need the sentiments on this set too because it's hard to find happy anniversary in a nice sized die set like this. If you just want the cut-in sentiments, they are available individually for you as well. If you'd like to grab a hold of those, then absolutely you can. This one here, this is your numbers, so you will receive the numbers. You're getting a discount actually on the numbers, and then you are getting those cut-in sentiments there as well, so make sure you grab a hold of those. I do want to go through Watercolor Christmas. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous set. I'm going to take you through some of the boards. Just seeing I have boards for everything. Yeah, I do. So let's go through what you're going to receive in here. So you're going to get your brush sentiments here. It's a gorgeous festive sentiments in that brush lettering style, which is absolutely excellent. Then you've got this one here, snowflake edges, which is that one there. And again, those nice slimmer style embossing folders for you. You've got the elegant borders just there. Then this one here is your quirky Christmas trees. Then you've got your statement snowflake, which is this one just here. That one there is your build a snow. Do you want to build a snowman? This one is your Winter Wonderland. Beautiful, beautiful stamps. Really lovely to colour, especially with watercolour. You've then got your Magical Christmas. This one here is your Joyful Wishes. You've got the die here, Let It Snow, and then you've also got the ability to customise that with the stamps that go with it. Then you've got your snowflakes. Love that you've got so many different styles of snowflake there within that one. And then this one here is your 3D die cut toppers. You've got 23 of them in that particular collection. Then we move into the acetate. So you've got your different acetate styles. So you've got your snowflakes and your snow flurry as well. So that's your acetate collection. Then you've also got your vellums in there as well. With the vellums, you will get the snowflakes and the snow flurries as well in the vellum too. The other thing that I haven't shared with you, oh, is it back in stock? Oh, snow, no, 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 no. You're going to get the faux snow in here, which is excellent, which is that one there. A lovely box of that. On its own, it's sold out. What you're also going to receive are these. I will give you the details for these on their own as well, because I know a lot of you love the Tricolour Aqua markers. This is a limited edition Watercolor Christmas selection of these. So it's 3 pens offering you 9 colours across the 3 pens that all blend beautifully together. Stock is really dwindling on these. Could be like your last opportunity to get these on their own or as part of the big bundle. The big bundle we don't have a lot of either, because this element here will sell out, and when that does, it will of course sell the whole bundle out. We will bring you back a smaller bundle, but if you want the biggest bundle you're going to possibly be able to get this side of Christmas, then I'd definitely say grab this. 113.46 for 145.75. That becomes 90.77 or 116.60 as a platinum member, which is awesome. Right, Watercolor Christmas then, Michelle.
I absolutely love this collection.
Is it the first time you've had a chance to play with this?
No, no, I've played with this before. I really love it. And these 3 pens they're just lush. The colours on them. So we've got Winter Rose, Russet Orange, Woodland Brown, and again in the same pen, because those 3 will blend beautifully together. Then we've got Deep Glacier, Icy Lake, Aspen Green. Again, those 3 blend beautifully. And then Frosty Blue, Arctic Grey, Festive Red with the beautiful brush tip. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a piece of card and we're going to stamp our lovely little snowman out. I just love this. He's so cute. This is such a wonderful collection. Yeah, had lots of fun with this one. In fact, these are the ones that these brush pens, aqua ones, are the first time I used the aqua ones.
Oh really?
I mean, I've had my aqua pens for quite a while and used them mainly for just colouring really, because I was a little bit scared to use them, like we were saying. But as I got these with this collection, I had a really good play and realised how much I actually loved them and how disappointed I was in myself that I'd waited so long to have a good play with them. So I've got some watercolour card, and I'm using the Flagstone waterproof die. Let's give these a stamp out. So yeah, so again, the stamp is a perfect size for you to have a good play with these to start with if you're a little bit nervous about dipping your toe in with the aquas.
Yeah, and also the whole thing just lends itself so beautifully to watercolour, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Vicky says this is one of my favourite collections ever. Sue Hints loves these markers as well. Carlene says, thanks, I love to crochet too. I like to crochet as well. Do you do any soft crafts, Michelle?
I don't. I used to be a sewing machinist for a big designer company.
Did you?
I did. But we're talking years and years ago now. I was very good actually, but I think I haven't done it for so long.
What sort of company are we talking? What sort of?
Am I allowed to name the name? It's a big designer company.
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
So it was Burberry.
Oh.
I used to be a machinist at Burberry's, and I used to do their Macs. So you know their
Trousers.
Trench coat Mac type things. But the first thing that you have a fly down the front, and there's only a few people that can sew that straight without a line, and that's what they put me on. Apparently I can sew straight without even trying, so so
amazing.
yeah.
So where is it in the West
in West Yorkshire? In West Yorkshire, yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a huge factory there, but I did that for a couple of years. I really enjoyed it. I must admit that when I left, I haven't sewn for so long. I'm pretty much sure, they say it's like, you know, you don't forget things like that, but I'm pretty sure
I reckon you'd be great.
So what I'm going to do, I'm no Bernie though. I mean, I don't know, definitely no Bernie. So with these ones, I'm going to draw straight on, just at the edges, and then I'm going to take my small brush and I'm going to draw it out. Try not to get my brush too wet. So yeah, I'm just going to draw that out. There we go. Look how that blends out beautifully. They're such a pleasure to play with, they really are. So I'm just going to move my little highlight there, take all the ink off my brush, and then just draw it over, just gently. There.
Enchanted Crafty Fairy says that Michelle was pretty very detail orientated. It shows in her demos now. Lovely work.
Oh. I've had so many lovely comments and things on my socials today that everyone has just been so beautifully wonderful. It's been, I've had a smile from ear to ear today, I really have.
Seriously, what is going on out there? Can you hear that at home? I think you can, don't see how you can't hear it. Honestly, what's going on out there?
It's quite noisy today, isn't it? And then, so I'm going to take all the ink off again and then just draw it across. There we go. And then what shall we use? Icy Lake. No, shall we use, let me just see what colour that is. No, I don't want that one. Let me, Frosty Blue. Yeah, let's use that one. So you can see.
Nice to see you laying the colour down on the paper as well. I know a lot of time when you watercolour you tend to
yeah, I have
on the
been.
mat, don't you?
Yeah, so I just thought I'd do this a little bit different for you. So again, just wetting my brush, taking some of the water off, and then just drawing it out. And then the same on this side. I love these colours, they just fit this collection beautifully. Just drawing it out. There we go. I mean, if you want more colour on his waistcoat, just go over it a little bit more. I quite like that it sort of drags out into nearly nothing. Again, pull it across to that middle, and then from that side in.
Cheers.
There we go.
The cavalry's arrived, Michelle.
Oh, wonderful.
The
Thank
cavalry
you
being Tracy
so
with a hot
much.
drink. a half-time hot drink.
And then just lay a little bit there and pull it down. There we go. And I think I'm going to put just a little bit on his thing. You can go as dark and as detailed or as light, but it's perfect. It's obviously it's the watercolor collection, and this just goes beautifully. I do find it hard to talk and
No, the thing is as well is that you only really need to lay down a tiny little bit of colour as well, don't you, with these? And they go such a long way.
yeah.
That's a great thing about the spectrum of our products is that they are the value is immense on them. It really is when you consider the quality that you're getting.
It really is. It's amazing. I mean, you can see how little ink I'm using and then drawing out. Oh, we forgot the rest of it. Let's get the rest of his scarf. What colour did I use? Did I use deep blue? I did. So that would be dark there. So let's just pull that down. And then take the ink off my brush and then pull that down some more. And then you get your blend out just with the one colour from the pen. So that's my little snowman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some that I inked up earlier. So all I did a couple of presents. I've done the snow that is sitting on. So we're gonna quickly fussy cut this out. Well, not quickly. We're going to try and fussy cut this out. And when you're fussy cutting, you don't have to go straight up, right up to the black line. Or you can do, that's another personal preference. If you like the white, I do like the white outline left. I think that's
I mean, some people cut
nice.
in the gaps and some people choose not to, don't they? Some people just would go around the arm, for instance.
Yes, some people can cut in brilliantly. I'm not that good. I mean, some people like the butterflies when they cut them out, they go right round the antenna, and I'm like, could never do that. So I just do it. The thing is, it's the same as the rest of the things, isn't it? A little bit of practice and we get a little bit better at it. I used to hate fussy cutting, and then I got the most beautiful decoupage sheet. I can't remember where I got it from, but it was just so beautiful I had to have it. And I cut it out so carefully and perfectly for once that I thought, actually, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I'm a little bit of a decoupage.
You're a
fussy cutting
convert, are you?
Yes, definitely. I do keep trying to remember to move the paper and not my scissors. But
I think your scissors are pretty still there, Michelle.
yeah, I enjoy it, and that's it. You know, if you enjoy it, you don't have to be the world's best at it. Just enjoy what you're doing. So let's get him cut out. And if you can't cut up to the black line and you want the white line, and then you just want to colour it in with one of the greys, you know, to blend it in a bit, you can do that as well. Many different ways. I see these presents are easy, look. I can fussy cut these. So this one I went in with the lovely winter rose for this one. The colours are so intense. So lovely. But I do cheat a little. I do cut out like that. I just find it easier.
I always think I'm always amazed how much shading we can get from from watercolour. You know, I think you don't think about it. I think you think a lot of the time maybe alcohol colouring is where you're going to have to get that definition, that dimension. Not at all. I think you've shown us on Friday and again now during the Second Chart Sunday show that you can get brilliant shading with your watercolours. Very busy on this collection. As I said earlier, this will be the last chance you see to get a collection this big. We may bring you another collection before Christmas, but it will be smaller than this because items will sell out and go. So I think if you want a bumper collection, if you missed it at the launch, I mean, we've obviously had a bit of a restock on some of the items because we did bring you a much smaller collection. So really do take advantage of that. Whilst you've got the faux snow in there, the acetate, the vellum, the tricolour markers, it's these kind of things that are going to be the things that are going to be going very, very quickly. A lot of you going for it. I'm not surprised as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful collection, this one.
Oh, it really is. There's so many elements in there. I mean, this snowflake, love it. It's so big and so lovely. So I've cut a piece of card and we're 5 3/4 by 4.5, and I've scored at 1.5, so I know where I want to put my snowflake. So just going to cut this out. Just get a bit of tape it down, and then same plate configuration, plastic, magnetic, and I think that will go through the smaller ones as well. I'm not too sure about the minute. I'm going to have to remind myself on all the sizings for them so I can let you know exactly. I think we just tend to use them rather than remember the actual sizings, so maybe that could be my homework. So let's get this off. There we go. Beautiful snowflake.
Really, really lovely, isn't it?
It really is. And I love the blue pearlescent card. Just, there we go. So we've got a little snowman and his presents. We've got the snowflake. And what I've also done is I've cut out the sentiment die that comes with this collection, and I've just cut out with the Christmas tree one. Lots of different Christmas trees, and if you can see on these ones, I've just done a little bit of inking just with a green ink pad on the top, and then cut out some of the snowflakes as well. They're so detailed, so lovely. So we'll make a little card with this. They are lovely because you can put lots of elements all together on one card. So we're 11.5 by 6. That must be my size this week.
11.5 by 6?
It seems to be everything's 6. So we're going to do a stepper card. So give all that a good fold and burnish. And then that's just a piece from the paper pad, backed with some blue card. Bob that on there. So just stick that in place. So I've gone down 1/4 of an inch increments with these. And so let's get this. I'm going to glue this to the front of our little step. Fold that out.
I just love it. I think it's so dramatic in that dark colour.
Yes.
If we had Maleficent in the winter, this is what it'd look like, I think.
So let's start layering these up. So I'm going to sit him there, and I think we'll put a little tree behind him. So we'll glue that flat. So at least you know what it's sort of like in my head, because I'm talking you through it. This is
absolutely, and that's
how it sounds.
And that's what everyone loves at home, because that's how they, you know, understanding your thought process and how it goes.
Yeah.
How they're going to create awesome cards like this as well.
Yeah, you sort of discuss it with yourself. But sometimes you need that expert opinion, which is why you discuss it with yourself.
Just only with yourself, not with anyone else.
No. There we go. Right, it's my presents. What shall we do? I'll put that one at that side. Oh, I've gone through so many foam pads this week. But I do love the dimension, the height you can get with them, what it gives you.
Do you ever tend to use a chunky glue for like paper stuff, or do you keep that more for like embellishments?
I do. I keep that for more embellishments. So I'm going to double layer this one. We're going to live dangerously. If I can get it off my finger. Yeah, so double them up if you want, obviously, the different heights and things. Just double them up. And I'm going to bob that just there. And then I'm going to use my dotty tape pen, put a few of these on and just put that there. I love these. All the snowflakes, they're all different sizes, shapes, patterns. They're so lovely. They're not all the same.
Yeah, and great to have such a variation on shapes and sizes. So, I mean, these look great. I think these look great to cut loads of these out. Even the larger one as well. Put them in the window, you know, and spray over the windows and then take them back out.
Yes.
Like a window stencil, I think would be a great way to use these.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely. That's a great idea, Joe. And then we'll bob this up in the corner. Just there. And then let me just move my mess for you. And then there you go. So there we've got it. A lovely stepper card with that watercoloured snowman.
Absolutely gorgeous collection. Let's go back through this again and show you exactly what you're getting in here included. So remember what you're getting. You're going to get the brush sentiment stamps in there that you can see. Your the Christmas snow wishes, greeting, holidays, snowflake edges there. Really, really beautiful. And again, these slimmer embossing folders you seem to be loving at the moment. The elegant borders are in there. Then you've got your quirky Christmas trees. Your statement snowflakes. This one is Build a Snowman. This one here is your Winter Wonderland. This one's Magical Christmas. Joyful Wishes is this one here. Let It Snow. Then you've got all of those gorgeous snowflakes. You've got your die cut toppers in there, your vellums and your acetates. You're getting 24 sheets total there. Which is amazing. And what have I forgotten? Then you are going to get, of course, the faux no. Great timing that, wasn't it? Great timing. Let me just put this back right after this. Hang on, just 1 second, stay there. And these are what I was trying to pluck. Those ones there. These here are the limited edition watercolour. Tricolour watercolour pens in there as well. There are less than 50 now of these to go around. If you want them, you will need to be quick for those, which is fantastic. $9.99, $14.95 on the right. I'll give you the details again for the main collection as well. That is the best way to get the best value if you're looking really going. You're going to be able to make so many of your amazing festive projects with this. 114 elements, 24 sheets in there. And also 50 grams of faux snow, 90.77 or 116.60 for platinum members, which is fantastic. So make sure you grab a hold of that. Now, also, I'm going to launch a brand new one tomorrow. So today is your last chance to get hold of this week's Get It, Got It, Good. Of course, all about the multimedia dies this week. It's fantastic. 3 different shapes in here for you. Come in a multitude of different sizes. Great for cutting through multiple sheets of paper and cardstock, multiple layers of fabric, balsa wood, mount board, chipboard, you name it. There's so many different things that you can cut using these. I see them as like deep dish dyed essentially. £35, $35 represents a great saving. You only got today to get your hands on it. So do get a wiggle on if you want to get a hold of it. Let's start with the penny sliders. Let's take you through what you are getting in here. So 195 elements on this one here. Oh, we're getting both of them. Oh, and you're getting a 40%, you get both. Wowzers, trousers. This was 20, they should be £25 each. £30 gets you both of these. What you've got in here, 195 different elements. These are the kind of awesome projects that you're going to be able to create on here, which is fantastic. Then what we've got in here, of course, is all your different elements. So you've got your gems in here. You've got, of course, your dies and your stamps. When you look at £15 a box, I mean, the dies and the stamps would cost you that much on their own. You will also then receive all of your pattern papers in here, and then you've got all of your coloured paper as well. You've got, oh, there's a penny. You won't get the penny in there. You've got your card blanks and envelopes in here as well, which are fantastic. We've got loads of pennies in this one, and all your different card blanks and envelopes in there as well. So it really is a complete collection for you, which is absolutely fantastic. It really is brilliant. Let me again just inform you as well. Remember, if you go over to the website crafterscompanionbox.com, you will then be able to see the video tutorials that go along with this as well. So you've got metal dies, card blanks, envelopes, acrylic stamps, coloured card pack, printed papers, and your dewdrops in there. Makes at least 24 cards, because there's 24 card blanks. Add a few of your own stash, and I think you're going to make that go much, much further. This one here is the mix and match embossing folders. Right, is this the one that's got a ridiculous amount of embossing folders in here? I do believe it is. This one's so heavy, over 220 different elements here within this one. Oh, everything's still in its packet. So we've got a cut and emboss folder in here, which is absolutely fantastic. You have got your clear stamps in here as well, so some beautiful sentiment stamps in there to enable you to make some great projects. You've got gems in here as well. Don't throw this packaging away. Loads of you have done really ingenious things with the packaging. Assorted ribbons, they're coming your way in here as well. But then we move into your die cut sheets. Fancy, love this. So lots of pre-die cut sentiments there, which you're going to be able to ink up. He says trying to get back into the packet. Me and packaging, we just are never ever friends. We really are not. Then we've also got our printed papers in here. So again, all of those beautiful papers within there. If you know someone that's looking to get into craft, or maybe someone that has recently started crafting, these boxes are amazing, amazing stash builders. Then we've also got our sorted printed cardstock. So these ones just here, absolutely beautiful. I'm not putting it all back in, I'm sorry, I did well to get to that point. Card blanks, envelopes, blanks, and then you got your embossing folders in. I do believe you got 4. There's three embossing folders here. So you're going to get 3 regular embossing folders, and you're going to get a cut and emboss folder in there as well. Absolutely amazing value to get all of that. Both of those, but I mean, what is that? £15 each, which is fantastic. That has definitely not been put away as neatly, has it, as we have done. Shall we get, I know we've got lots of votes to get under the way. Shall we get the demo of the show underway, Michelle? Is that all right with you?
Absolutely.
Remember what we're getting here. We've got 2 different boxes, both of them included there for you. Just for reference, they are 39 and 39 and 35. You can just about see that there, can't you? So box 39, box 35, they are both coming your way. Right, let's get demo of the show underway then, Michelle.
So we have got, bear with me. So first one was this one. No, was it? Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it?
Number 1, yep.
Yeah, so that's number 1. Was that number 2? Oh, it was the
Bell Countryside was number 2.
Sorry, don't know my left from my right. So number 1, number 2, number 3.
And then number 4 was Let Us Know.
Yeah, number 4.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Get your votes in. You've got about 3 or 4 minutes to get your votes in, because then we need to do project of the day, and then we also need to do project of the week as well. Right, this one just here. This is your pretty polka dots, which is this one just here. So again, really, really fantastic. These, I love that they are very, very modern. As well, which is fantastic. And you've got those 3 apertures there. Giving you what, Michelle? What do they give you?
Opportunity.
Absolutely, opportunity to craft. You've got the happy hearts here, and then we've also got the square chevrons for you there too. $29.98, $33.90 there is your price. Right, over to you, Michelle.
Fabulous. So I'm going to use the pretty polka dots for this one. And I'm going to make it a little bit more masculine.
Oh, nice.
So I've just cut out a piece. So I've left it 8'2", and it's just short of 4 inches wide. So I'm going to bob that in there, just make sure it's all nice and level.
The last card is getting so much love. Eleanor loving it. A lot of people talking about why they love watercolor. Victoria says watercolor works for me because it's so forgiving and can always faux bleach, make mistakes. It's going to be hard to pick a card of the day today, says Marisol. Should I say, I love how since Michelle started, she's doing beautiful dimensions of card shapes. It's very inspirational. And Sue says, what a great price for those last 2 boxes. Indeed, it was.
So I run this through with just my 2 outside cutting plates. If you do accidentally leave something else in, your machine won't take it, it'll just spit it back out at you. Obviously lovely and nicely though. You're not aggressively, it's not going to like throw it at you.
Camel.
No.
Have you ever been spat at by a camel?
No, but
my brother was headbutted by a camel when we were as a kid in Lanzarote, and the pitch. So we were stood either side of this camel, me and my brother, in on the volcano in Lanzarote, and the picture that we've got of my brother is him like mid-flight, having been. We took a picture at the exact moment the camel swung around and headbutted him. He's like flying through the air. We still have the picture now.
Oh,
very, very funny.
Your poor
I think
brother.
he was probably only about 6. I was about 9. Yeah, like our matching bomber jackets on holiday. Him flying through the air, having been hit by a camel. Very, very funny.
Oh dear. So what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of textured cardstock. So it's just a little bit bigger than those, and I want to emboss that the same. So I'm just going to use this piece of card just to help me position where I want this. So that wants to be, because the piece of card I cut was a little bit shorter than the actual embossing folder, I just wanted to use that just to see if I could help it. It could help me get this centered. So we'll go for it. I mean, if you cut this piece a bit bigger and then you was just a little bit off, you could just trim one side down or the other. I got a bit carried away and cut mine a little bit too small, so fingers crossed I've put it through properly.
Excellent. A lot of people let me know they've got these ordered and on their way home to them. They've been very, very popular since we launched them. The great thing is that we've launched these and we've launched them on a 3 for 2, which is a bit unheard of really, isn't it, to get a brand new product on such a fabulous deal.
It really is.
They are amazing. £15 each is what you should be looking at for these, but to get 2 of them for under £30. 2 of them for under £24 if you are a Club Inspire Platinum member, of course.
I love a good cut and emboss folder. So don't throw away those. They're absolutely perfect for lots of things. So let's see which way. Oh, that fits on there nearly perfectly. Look at that. I didn't do bad at all with that. I bet I couldn't do that again. So I'm going to use my a little bit of a fluke. No, I just like to think I was just that good. Yeah, I didn't fluke it. I'm just that good.
Just second nature now. That's what it is. Just second nature now.
So I've just turned that round, so watch me glue it on wrong.
What was the card of the show from the earlier show today?
The pumpkin.
Where did it go?
It's here.
Oh, right, excellent. Coming back for that.
There we go. So I just wanted the border.
The one you'd like me to take? I think
that
it was this
the one I
here,
did,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
with the darker gold.
Cute.
So yeah, so I wanted my lovely border round. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my own card blank.
May I just interrupt you for a second?
You may, absolutely.
Then? Is that all right?
Yeah.
So card of the show then was this one just here, number 4, the snowman, was card of the show. So that means creation of the day is Bernie's Angels. This one just here.
I love that.
Or Michelle's Pumpkin Craft Along. Love that. Then we've also got number 3, the snowman. So 1 the Angels, 2 the pumpkin, or 3 the snowman. Let me know. You've got 3 minutes to vote, so be quick. Thank you, Michelle.
That's quite all right. So I've just got 2 pieces of black card, 9 by 5. I'm just going to get my scoreboard and I'm just going to score a 1/2 inch on the one that I'm going to use as the back. Just got that out of the way and just give it a little bit of a fold, and then not with the dotty, with any glue. I'm just using the tape pen because it's just next to me, but any glue is perfect for this. Just, there we go. So then that just folds out. Give it a, and I've just created myself a little quick tent fold card. So what I've got is some of that lovely card from the Bell, is it Bell Countryside? I'm not getting that wrong again, am I?
Bell Countryside,
collection,
yes.
yeah. So I'm just going to tape that on. So these colours are just, this green is such a beautiful colour. Pop that on there. There we go.
Maureen says, Michelle, you work so fast. Great demonstrations. Thank you. And Laura Jones saying, love these cotton emboss folders. They've been so popular since we launched them. I think we knew they'd be popular, but they really have blown us away how much you guys have loved them. They are fantastic. I think they're just a bit different. I think they're quite modern maybe, which is why people love them. And an unusual size. They're not like a slimline border embossing folder. And they're not a kind of conventional size. They're sort of somewhere in between, aren't they?
They're a wonderful size that you can make just a card, just a nice slimline card, either portrait or landscape, or as I showed you before, you can incorporate it into a much bigger card. And yeah, so you can go as big as you want with these. You definitely can, and they're so lovely. So what, actually, that would have been nice if I'd have inked the edge of that piece of paper with our Bordeaux ink pad. I've stuck it down now, so I won't, but that would have looked nice. And then I am going to use, in fact, I'll tell you what I might do. A foam pad, maybe? I think I've got, so our gilding wax, which one is this?
But it's difficult.
This is King Gold.
Yeah, I always struggle to find the name on them.
I do. Well, mine are so well used that all the names are, yeah, wiped off a little bit. So put a bit on your finger, dab it off onto your mat, and just go in really lightly. You can always put more on, but you can't take it off. Just to show those lovely polka dots. There we go. So just wipe that off my finger because I don't want to put it on the rest of my card. And then yes, some more foam pads. I just love adding the dimension to my cards. And normally
3 wins again? Wow, I'm shooketh, Michelle.
What's that?
Number 3 won again.
Which was
number 3 was your snowman beat your pumpkin.
Oh,
I believe that.
Oh,
Hi,
I
I'm
love
shooketh.
that one. Oh yeah.
Right, I'm going to give you a couple minutes just to finish that. I'm going to get ready for Card of the Week. How do you feel being double represented in Card of the Week, Michelle?
Well, I think the odds are in my. I'm saying that. I'm positive. I'm
You're feeling
quietly
positive. I think you should. I think you've got a very,
optimistic.
very strong chance. I think your craft and all from yesterday is absolutely one of the best I've seen in ages. So, let's see how it goes. But you know,
They are
it's all in the lap of the gods,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They are all fabulous makes, though. So, just a couple more. Make sure if you when you're lifting these up with your foam pads, make sure that you do put foam pads in the middle. You don't want to sag inwards. You don't want it sagging because you've not put the right amount of pads on it everywhere. So there we go. There we go. So what you could, so I did that. I cut that actual piece of paper deliberately because I just wanted you to be able to sort of see the word through. And if you wanted it to be more for a man, you maybe wouldn't put the bow on, but it's here, and I physically don't think I can stop myself from putting the bow on. So I'm just going to bob that on that corner there, and then literally that's it. That's my nice and quick. So you can throw these together quickly, or you can make them into a more extravagant card. But I love the
I love it. A really
the gilding
lovely way
wax on it.
of just creating something awesome in there. Right, are you ready for
I'm ready.
the voting for card of the week? We need to remind our craft experts that they need to put their names on the back of their projects. I think we should just disqualify them if they don't.
I think we should, yeah.
I mean, you'd be the only person in, I think, this week if we did. Debbie Fisher from Monday. That was the Bell Countryside launch we looked at there. Debbie Fisher on Tuesday. So this one, number 1. Number 2 is Debbie's from Tuesday with her reindeer craft along. 3 is Jan. I think that was Creative Cravings with. Jan. Anyway, Jan from Wednesday. It was launch day actually. I've seen she's just written it on the inside because she's good like that. Thursday. So number 4 is Thursday for Jan, and then 5, Michelle, Colour Me Happy. 6 is Michelle's craft along, which was this one, where it's we didn't have a name, did it, Michelle?
No. Oh no, someone should come up with a name for it for me.
Yes, 6 was that one from Michelle, and 7 was this one here. I'm going to run through them again super quickly for you, just to give you another look at them. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, or 7. There you are.
Okay.
You've got 3 minutes to vote. So get your votes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I'm just going to push all those over there very ungracefully for a second. Let me give you a recap of those cut and emboss folders that we just shared with you a second ago. So remember what you're getting in here. Pretty polka dots, of course. You've also got your happy hearts and also your square chevrons as well. So do grab those, $29.98 or $33.90. Right, Bell Countryside is where we're going to go back to next. Have another look at this. You guys have loved this in the show, just as you did when it launched, in fact. So great that loads of you are going for this, whilst we still have that launch offer in stock. So let's start off with the Floral Lace. I've making such a mess over here. Let's just start off with the Floral Lace, which is this one here. Then this one here is your Lumières and Lanterns. Really beautiful designs on there, and some sentiments for you as well. This is your Equine Elegance that you can see just here. Thank you so much, and just a note on that one. Then we also have your Statement Floral there, as you can see. This one here is your Grande frame, looking beautiful. Then you've got your Country Home. This here is your Ornate Lace. Then we also have your Precious Peonies just here. This one here is your luxury mixed cardstock there too. So again in the pearlescent and also there in the linen as well, which is brilliant. And remember, you will get the 12 by 12 card pad, which is such a really beautiful. I think it's one of the nicest ones we've released recently. Is that Paul the horse there? Where does it say Paul? I still don't see Paul. Oh, maybe that's Dave the horse. It doesn't say it on that page either. Keep an eye out for Paul the horse. Really, really beautiful designs all the way through. It's got a very sort of shabby chic, distressed. Is that Paul the horse? No, that's Paris the horse. Where's Paul the horse? I want to find him. Where does it? I mean, I feel like I've been sold a lie with this. Where is Paul? I don't see him. Maybe he's trotted off somewhere. $75.99, $98.95 is your price on this $60.79 or $79.16. Make sure you grab it. Are you going to take us for it? There's so, you know, when the design team have loved a collection, don't you, Michelle? When there are, like, I don't think I've seen so many amazing samples for a collection for ages.
So many, absolute so many. So we'll just go through a few of the design team samples. So this one with Paul the horse, these beautiful sentiments and the flowers. The foam comes with the kit as well, and then this one with the beautiful aperture there. Do you know what this collection reminds me of? Every time you say Lumiere, it reminds me of, is it Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another one with the lovely edgeable. Yeah, definitely. It's just there's so many here. They're all beautiful. So this is Debbie Clough, one of our, she was on Craft Factory a little while ago, wasn't she? All fabulously talented, can I say? And then the foam flowers again. And so just, I know I've got lots to show you, but they're just, especially for you. Oh, that one's for Jason Donovan.
That was for Lynn, that one, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. That edgeable die. And then boxes. So little flowers there, and then the foam flowers again. And then another one, a nice big deep box with again the flowers, that beautiful, colouring them all in different colours, obviously gives you a different effect. I can get more samples if you like, there's lots more.
Oh,
they're so
there
beautiful.
Are so many, aren't there? Make sure you grab those. Michelle, you've done it. You have won the demo of the week. Congratulations.
Oh, can we add my name to the wall?
You're going to have to add your name to the wall.
Do I add it? Oh, it's on there?
Oh,
do I have to
is it
put
on
a
there?
heart though?
Is it on there?
My name's on there.
Right, you need to get yourself have you got a metallic marker over there?
I don't.
Here, heads up. Oh, sorry, miss. Hang on, let's try again. Say that
I've got one.
Try again. Hang on.
Go on then.
There you go. Put yourself a little star up on the wall. Over there. Just 1 second. Don't do it too soon because we've got to find you. There we are. We've got you now. You put your own. You had to put your own star on.
Oh, that's great. My first
How does it feel to be on the brown paper runway of fabulousness or whatever you're calling it?
That's fabulous. It was worth the pen in the throat.
Was it? I should have maybe gone underhand. If I go underhand, it hits the roof. You see,
yeah.
So you just can't win. Well, that's amazing. Well, I'm going to put it up onto the thing. I guess we'll be doing. What's the date today? The 10th. Do we not do card of the month anymore? But, I mean, we've already got. Oh, yeah, but we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there. What's going on with that, Tracy? What's happened? So what do we do now? But those ones haven't been voted in for card. We haven't done a card of the month vote. And it's only the 10th of October and there's already 5 up there. Now, I'm not a mathematician, Tracy, but something tells me we are not 10 days in and 5 weeks through the month. What do you think? She's saying just get on with it, but she's like, come on, hurry up. Advent calendar is where we are going. I do love Tracy. Advent calendar is here. Remember, forget everything you knew about all the advent calendars before this one. It is absolutely incredible. The value is amazing as well. As you can see, £80 or $90 worth of products, or $45 is what you're going to pay for this. Tracy, she's cheeky tonight. She is really cheeky. Apparently, the word Paul was on a page, not a page with a picture of Paul, Joe. Does that make sense? Makes no sense whatsoever. Massive thanks to Michelle. Big thanks to Tracy. Thanks to the team next door as well in the gallery. Big thanks to you guys at home as well. I tell you what we're going to do. I can't remember what it is, but something massive is kicking off tomorrow. Why don't we leave you with the details of that, and I'll see you back here on Friday for Wake Up Call. Take care.
Craft Crafters Companion is turning sweet 16, and have we got a treat in store for you. We are celebrating in style.
Join us from the 11th to the 24th of October for some blooming brilliant birthday deals.
It's time to treat yourself to some brand new launches and so many crafty treats and surprises.
There's sure to be something to take your fancy, so head on over to the Crafters Companion website to find out more.